Hello YouTube, I am back again with more Persona 3 FES. So last time we got to explore more of the school. We met a dude. It's gonna be over soon. Downstairs they're fine, right? We met Junpei, and then we're getting attacked by a thingy. Won't work after all. So yeah. Now we're running. Now I'm gonna be honest, this series has not been doing well. We're going to die. Now I'm gonna be honest, this series has not been doing well. It's actually been doing really, really badly. Won't work after all. But I'm still gonna continue it more because I like Persona, and I don't know, I've been having fun with it. And ultimately, I'm gonna stop talking.
What was that?
And ultimately, this has to be something I enjoy doing instead of, because I could just do more SpongeBob games, but I also don't want to get like tired of them. You know, I don't want to like just do SpongeBob games and that's the only thing that can do well, you know? So yeah, that's my thought on it.
It's getting closer.
Time to jump over the edge.
Keep moving, hurry.
Oh yeah, if we go out through here. I do like this song. We did
I
it.
think we're okay for now.
That's a good sound.
What?
It's a lot of blood. The hands. A lot of hands and knives.
Those monsters. We call them shadows.
Right in the pool of blood. Dude, my new shoes! They're gonna be ruined! I paid good money for these Nikes! No.
Go on.
There! Wait!
Persona.
How he knew the name of it, I don't know, but he...
Thou art I, and I am thou. From the sea of thy soul I cometh. I am Orpheus, master of strings.
As we suspected.
The hell? Okay. Goopy. It feels like part of the bottom is cut off from these cutscenes. I don't know. It's just me. It probably isn't. It's probably just how it is. Yeah. What the fuck? He turned into a thing and then another thing and
What on earth is that?
The sun and swell of power has subsided. Orpheus regained its original form. You have obtained a new persona.
Is it over?
Goopy boys. Alright, so this is starting combat. So these all are due later, but basically you have two main ways of attacking. You can attack normally with your weapon. You can wait, which does nothing. You do absolutely nothing by waiting. Or you can use a skill, which is an ability your persona has. Now we have Bash, which is a light strike damage. There are multiple different types of damage and spells. There's multiple different types of damage. For magic, it's a bunch of different elements, and for physical attacks, there's, I think, strike, slash, and pierce. And enemies will be weak or strong against certain elements. So we can do Bash. Bash so as you see, Bash has this thing 5 HP there. It costs 5 HP to use Bash. So we use our own HP to do a physical attack. But we use our persona instead of ourselves. And also we use I forget what they call it. There you go. That was pretty easy. 20 experience. I'll level it up, nice. Hit points of sphere, points of increased. You're now able to create personas up to level 2. The side of you has changed. Orpheus also levels up. Now your personas level up slower than your main okay, so personas usually level up slower than will level up slower than the character. So your personas will level up much more slowly than you will. Strength, magic, agility. We get Agi. Okay. We get Tarunda at level 6. I think Tarunda's lower attack. Oh, we're dead. We died.
Are you okay?
But I think Tarunda's lower attack. Raising and lowering stats is really good in Shin Megami Tensei games. In Persona, it's not as necessary, but it's still extremely helpful to lower stats.
Come on! Say something!
You want to lower the enemy stats and raise your own stats. It's extremely helpful.
Are you alright?
Can you hear me?
Which is weird, because most of the time in RPGs, especially turn-based ones, using spells that raise your attack are usually seen as a waste of time. Then you could just be pummeling something. But in Shin Megami Tensei, it's almost balanced around the fact that you are going to be raising your stats. It's balanced around the fact that you're going to be raising your stats and lowering the enemies, in a way.
Please!
Or at least that's how it is for Nocturne.
Answer me!
Nocturne is basically built around the fact that you need to buff yourself and nerf the enemy because they just deal too much. You take too much damage and they deal too much damage, especially on hard mode. On hard mode, you need to. Answer me, damn it! I'm blind. Why have I been blinded?
It's so nice to see you again.
It's nosy.
You became unconscious after awakening to your power.
Power.
It's nothing to worry about, though. So just relax.
Relax. What could go wrong?
By the way, I see that it was Orpheus that heeded your calling.
Orpheus.
That power is called a persona. It is a manifestation of your psyche.
I don't get it.
It may take some time to fully comprehend.
So basically, if you ever watched or read JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, personas are basically stands. They're like a physical representation of your spirit.
A persona is a facet of your personality that surfaces as you react to external stimuli.
They are just stands. They're just exactly stands.
You can think of it as a mask that protects you as you brave many hardships. That being said, your power is still weak.
Oh, that reminds me, like today I just finished rereading part 7, Steel Ball Run of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I forgot how much I liked it. It's such a good part. It does have some, albeit like it's like if I was looking at it, if I didn't like it as much, I'd probably be like, it does have a little bit, like it's a little bit weird with some parts, but I love it. What do you mean weak?
When you use your persona ability, you must channel your inner strength. The ability evolves as you develop your social links, your emotional ties with others. The stronger your social links, the more powerful your persona ability.
So what he mentions right here is that there are these things called social links that you get from hanging out with characters. And certain characters correspond to certain social links. And certain social links also correspond to certain personas. They're basically like races of personas. These social links. And the higher the level you have in a social link, the better your personas will do of that same social link. If you do something called fusing later, and you make a persona of a high level social link, you'll get a shit ton of experience on that persona immediately, which makes it way more viable.
Please remember that.
So like late game, if you have like level 10 social links, I remember in Persona 4, if you had level 10 social links, you gained like 5 levels immediately on a persona. It basically got all its skills immediately.
Now then, time marches on in your world.
Time marches on, for time leaves no man behind.
I shouldn't keep you here any longer. Next time we meet, you will come here of your own accord. Until then...
No, I won't.
Farewell.
Goodbye. No, we're actually we'll need to fuse stuff for certain social links, according to the guide I have. Like, we need certain social links by, I think, very soon. Mind is getting clearer. You wonder how long you've been asleep. You feel someone's presence beside you.
You're awake. How do you feel?
Awful. Where am I? Why are you here? Why are you here, bitch? I didn't ask for you. Ugh.
Thank goodness you finally came to. How much sleep do you need? It's been a whole week. I was so worried about you. Oh yeah, this is Tatsumi Memorial Hospital. It's just a short walk from the station.
Okay.
The doctor couldn't find anything wrong with you. He said you were just exhausted. But you kept sleeping and sleeping. You know how worried I was?
I sat here all week.
I'm sorry I couldn't do anything.
Look at the little sunflowers that we got.
Even though I was supposed to protect you, But your power, it was amazing.
What were those things?
You mean the shadows? They're what we're fighting against. And the power you used, we call it persona.
Persona.
We'll explain everything later. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before. I wanted to tell you that I'm sort of like you.
Oh. What do you mean? Why are you telling me this? Ugh.
My dad died in an accident when I was little.
Aw.
My mom and I aren't exactly on good terms. You're all alone too, right? To be honest, I already know about your past. But it didn't seem fair, so I wanted you to know about mine. It was back in '99. There was a big explosion in the area.
Wow.
Supposedly, my dad died in the blast, but nobody really knows what happened.
Oh, so a big explosion happened in '99. When does this game take place in? What year? Is it like... It must be like '06, because that's like a few years.
He was working in a lab run by the Kirijo group.
Huh.
So, I'm hoping that if I stick around long enough, I'll find out something.
This is probably going to come back later in the story. I have a feeling. Just a weird feeling, though. It's probably going to come back later in the story.
That's why I'm going to Gekukan High, and why I was there when this happened to you. Of course, I panicked and wasn't much help. It was my first time fighting them too. I'm sorry. You wouldn't have to go through all this if I wasn't such a coward.
Hey, we're scared too! I wish there was an option where you could just blame her. It's just like every other option is so passive aggressive.
Thanks. But still. Here I am telling you all this the minute you wake up.
Yes.
While I was waiting, I thought to myself, I've been hiding so many things from him. As soon as he wakes up, I'll tell him the truth.
And I didn't. I lied to his face.
So, thanks for listening. I've been wanting to share that story with someone for a long time. All right, I'm gonna get going. I'll let the others know you woke up. Take it easy, okay? Be a good patient.
So far the voice acting isn't bad.
And don't hesitate to call the nurse.
It's got that like weird... It's got that like weird stiltness from like the two... It's got that weird stiltness that anime English voice acting sometimes... You know the one. If you ever watch like an English dubbed anime, it's like the voice acting is kind of feels... It feels stilted at points. It's weird. Like you had like I don't know if you know what I'm talking about.
I'm sure she'll take good care of you.
There's like two people that watch this anymore. So like yeah, but like you know what I mean? Like Death Note like it makes some anime sometimes really funny like Death Note, where it's just like they just go ham.
Bye.
Yeah. The 18th. Oh yeah, I forgot. Like, sorry. I'm like, why are they going to school on Saturday? And it's like, yeah, that's how it worked and how it works in like Japan, right? Or is it also work in Korea? Maybe I'm just like it only works in Japan. But like, I guess. you go to school for 6 days in the week? Which seems insane to me. Morning, you seem to be doing pretty well. Yeah, I'm alright. That's good. Hey, sorry to hit you with this first thing in the morning, but Ikutsuki-san wants to talk to you today. Come to the 4th floor of the dorm after school, okay? Don't forget. Good morning. That's enough about mammoths. I don't see the big deal. They're just huge elephants. That wraps it up for the Stone Age. I'm tired of lessons about stones. Let's talk about the Sengoku era. Japanese history's not that exciting until then. Though I'm paid to do this, so I've gotta. It's tough being an adult. Next is the Jomon period. When did the samurai get their day in the sun? Let's ask a question at random and call it a day. Hey Junpei, what was the style of houses in the Jomon period called? How am I supposed to know about something way back then? Milo, what the heck is he talking about? I don't know this. I kind of want to get these right just to increase my stats. Type of houses in the Jomon period? It says... what? Apparently it's mud huts. Okay, sorry, I'm looking something up real quick. Sorry. It's apparently mud huts. I mean, these questions are so far out of left field. I feel like unless you live in Japan, you wouldn't know these. Like anyone in if anyone in America that plays this know this off the top of their head. How? Mud huts. That's correct. Mud huts were built by digging a hole in the ground and supporting the roof. It's no use, I can't get interested. I want to get to the age of katanas. Everything else is so dull. Can't answer right and don't get any credit? Oh well, thanks Matlow. Kasmi's whispering. Matlow told Junpei the answer. He's really smart. Became slightly more popular. Charm has increased. It seems you'll be discussing something important at the dwarves today. You decided to go home early. Shopping mall is filled with people coming and going. There's no one in the lounge. You were told to go to the 4th floor. Okay. Well, I do. Save. I can actually save again. Let me see how long I've been recording. It's a good place to stop off. We fought our first shadow. All that, we beat him. And we got to actual save point. I don't know how long the next part cutscene is going to be. And this is 24 minutes long, so that's good. Next time we'll go to the 4th floor and see what Ikutsuki, the chairman, or Ikutsuki wants. Along with probably Yukari and all of them. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I know the series isn't nearly as popular as the others, but like, it's something I really want to like play and have fun with. You know? Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope to see you next time. Peace!